When I was riding in Atlanta, busy being cooked all day. I'm now my family. She just love it. They wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet.
From the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's interleague baseball on the show. Mitch Keller will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
At the plate, number 7. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first down of the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, this team could really use a turnaround from Stephen Vogt. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Now batting, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Semien has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Now a hard liner. 268 the average for him coming in. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Just hung in there on that one. Semien stands at first with 1 out. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Dickerson's there. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the stretch, and he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Polanco will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Paul Blackburn gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Marte.
First pitch on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marisnick is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Davis. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Machado.
Settling in now, Manny Machado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Paulson camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Blackburn has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Ben Paulson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Paulson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. set and the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Michael Franco. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. One down.
Guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively.
The catcher.
And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Standing in, Carson Kelly. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. And a good decision to throw as he is toasted second base.
Batting ninth.
So here now is the pitcher, Mitch Keller. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So striding forward now, Jake Marisnick. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Paul Blackburn.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Paul Blackburn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. This one's down to third. Franco has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 7.
Digging in, number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled softly out toward right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Marcus Semien is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's set. The 0-1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And on the play, the tying run scores. But, of course, we're wondering how he's doing on the mound after taking a real
now
shot.
Batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set. The 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder, Marte. 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing
Now
in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
1-0 count. Here it is. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Marte off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. So a walk and a stolen base move him into scoring position here to start the inning. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell.
The first baseman.
Well, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Standing in now, Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. Pirates lead it 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in once again, Ben Paulson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Paulson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to left. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Next up for the A's, Stephen Vogt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-1. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Vogt has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Davis going back. See you later. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting.
Stepping
catcher,
in now, Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case.
Well, he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mitch Keller. First pitch on its way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Number 7 has got it, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Paul Blackburn. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Into the box, number 7. He swings and grounds it to short. Barehanded for one. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. A's go quietly there. Score holds, it's 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The second baseman.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Manny Machado.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and set to go the slugging shortstop Manny Machado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Bucks out in front, 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Striding in, Chris Davis. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. The 1-2. Hit well towards the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. Line towards center field. Marisnick is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Davis. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Ben Paulson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Pirates have elected
we're going to
to
get one
challenge
more
the
look at it
previous
right
play.
here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge
the call
there.
of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Stephen Vogt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Well, everyone knows that it's hard to keep that sharp curveball late in the game, and you could see that he just hung that one up there and he paid the price. The good news is he worked late into the start. The bad news is fatigue might be finally showing.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Looking to send him packing again. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Frazier is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Jake Marisnick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Marisnick brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Your attention,
Yolmer
please.
Sanchez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Carlos Sanchez.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
comes set, and the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, the
please
A's
join
inch a
me
bit
for the
closer thanks to this solo
seventh inning
home
stretch.
run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the A's 2.
Ladies,
Dull gets the
your
call from
attention,
the
please.
pen to take over on the
Now
mound and
pitching
start
for
the home
Oakland.
7th.
number 66, Ryan Dull.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last
Leading
at
up
bat,
for
Danny, he
the
turned that
Pirates,
fastball around. He
the
didn't
third
hit it a
baseman,
ton. He didn't hit it a
Michael
country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this
Now
inning
batting,
when you're looking
catcher,
to pad the lead.
Carson
Could be the beginning of good
Kelly.
things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Dull. Originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, he was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Franco on at first, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Your
Austin
attention, please.
Meadows will be summoned off
for
the
the
bench
Pirates,
here as he'll pinch hit
number
with a runner at
17,
first and 1 gone in the
Austin
inning.
Meadows.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. high in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pirates lead it 3-2.
Your
Chris
attention,
Harris
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Chris Harris.
Number 7 will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bullet back up the middle. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these 2 opposing pitchers. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. High chopper over to the right side. Frazier gonna have to hurry. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 3-2. So coming to the plate, Adam Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Stepping up now, Manny Machado. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Machado awaits the 2-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he could really hurt you.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
One ball.
In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Machado at second with 2 down. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Felipe Vasquez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 73.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Mateo.
Stepping in now, Ben Paulson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys.
Now
Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Vogt. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. The high fastball is in there. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So striding in, Matt Chapman. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Jake Marisnick. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Buccos led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Mitch Keller takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Felipe Vasquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 5 hits.